Hi, happy Friday. I'm Jennifer from the Somerset County Family Community Health Science Department, and we're here in the kitchen today making something for a special member of your family, your dogs. It's super easy to make homemade dog treats, and it's really healthy for them. This recipe is just 3 ingredients. So we're going to take 1 cup of pure pumpkin puree. Make sure it's the pure pumpkin puree. We don't want any artificial ingredients in here for those pups. And pumpkin is filled with lots of vitamins and minerals, and it's really great for their digestive health. Then we're also going to take a 1/2 cup of natural peanut butter. So make sure it's natural. You don't want xylitol in any of the peanut butter that you might be using. That is toxic for dogs. But if you use the natural, the only ingredient is peanuts. And you want the natural drippy kind because it has the natural oils in there which create the moisture that we're going to use against the flour. So we'll just get that in there. We're going to mix this together. And this is a great recipe that your kids at home could make. So we're going to just combine this till it's well blended. I have my oven preheating at 375 degrees, and I've already lined a sheet of parchment paper. Okay, and then for the flour, I'm using 2 cups of whole wheat flour. I'm just going to scoop that out and level it. Whole wheat flour has a lot of nutrients, again, which is going to be really healthy for the pups. If you don't want to use whole wheat flour, or if they have any intolerance, you can use oat flour. You can buy that at the grocery store, or better yet, you can even make your own, just taking your old-fashioned oats, putting it in your food processor and grinding it down to a really fine powder. Okay, so I'm just going to stir it for a little bit, and then I'm going to use my hands and get in there until this forms a really nice dough. So this is a fun thing, like I said, that your kids can help in the kitchen, especially with the holidays coming up. If you have a neighborhood filled with dogs, make this pumpkin dog treat, and you can pass them out on Halloween for your dog friends. With the other holidays coming up, they also make great gifts. Now, because this is fresh and this doesn't have any preservatives, they're only gonna last a few days, maybe about a week in an airtight container. I keep mine in the refrigerator, or you can freeze them. You can make a large batch, keep some fresh in your kitchen, and then freeze the rest and use as you need, because the coldness will also be good for them. All right, I'm gonna get my hands in here now and get this to a doughy consistency. And it's just really light and soft. This isn't like a cookie dough mixture. It's just really light, kind of like a cloud texture. And you just wanna squeeze and just blend everything together. My dogs love this, and I have Mac here with me that's going to get to taste these. He will love them. And there's a lot of dog owners here in our office, so everyone's going to get to take home a little treat bag for their doggies. Now, I chose to use this 3 ingredient. There are a lot of recipes that have eggs in there. There's also recipes that have a ripe banana. So you can use this same recipe with a ripe banana, but mine weren't too overripe, so I chose to just do this 3 ingredient. And these are ingredients that you have on hand. All right, so you're gonna just press this down onto your granite or onto your cutting board, and you just wanna get a rolling pin. I'm gonna get all of this. And you're gonna roll out the dough. Now, depending on the size of your cookie cutter, this will yield about 2 dozen. I made a batch already, and I had about 24 in there. When you're rolling this out, you want the thickness only to be about 1/8 of an inch. You don't want it to be too thick, because then it's going to take longer to cook. So we're going to roll it out. Make sure that you get the middle part, because the middle part tends to be thick. But you can have fun with different sizes and different shapes. If you are giving this out for Halloween treats to your dog neighbors, You can use little pumpkins or little ghosts, right? How cute would that be? Okay, so you roll that out, like I said, to 1/8 of an inch. Then you take a cookie cutter. Now I found these, I think at the craft store, doggy bones. So you just press down and then you just line them on your baking sheet like that. Okay. So these are the finished product, right? And I'm gonna show you the thickness. So they're not too thick. So we're gonna have Mac test these out. So here you are, buddy. So this is Mac. He's our 2-year-old hound mix. I'm gonna get you down here so you can see him. There you go. Hey, Mac, sit. Here you go. Oh, he gobbled that whole. He made his Facebook Live debut today. So check the comments below for the recipe. And if you have a pup, share a photo in the comments. We'd love to see your dogs. Have a great weekend.